Here we go, and I'll do another one up for you. And what we're talking here about old Christmas lights, what I have here in this box are the old sets. And first, what we're going to be looking at here, these in this the old tater box. So we will pull this out here for a bit. So I just put this down here. These ones here, what we're going to be looking at, these are not LEDs, these are just the old normal bulbs. And what we're going to show here, these are I'll take this out. These are but I'm plugging them down there. See these ones when you're looking at here, these are the American Christmas lights. They come all the way far over here to America. See, these are American inputs. We can't put them into 240 volts the way I showed last time. See, these are American inputs, and these are white clear lights. The old bulbs before LEDs come out. These are the old Christmas lights. And what I should do is I'll show you how they start them. So I just put this camera down a bit. There's a bit critchy sounding out there. And these are the old the American Christmas lights, because my auntie and uncle used to go over to America about 30 years ago, about 25 years ago, and they used to go over to America because my cousin lives in America. My cousin lives in Boston, so they used to bring them over, all the way over to Ireland, all the far across the Atlantic. They came from all the way from America. And these, we cannot plug them here from 240 volts from a plug socket, because air plug sockets are like this. When you air on plug sockets, like it goes, like the earth is there, and so just say the earth wire, the earth is on the air connection and neutral connection and live connection, because the plug goes around like a triangle shape. And there's three pins, like it goes around like a triangle shape. And now, see, if I was to these Christmas these are American ones. Now, even if I was to if I was to pour it into this and just plug it in like that from 240 volts, it does not exist, because it will pop the brake and pop the lights out, because it will damage the lights. That does not exist from 220 volts, because that actually comes from 120 volt. So in America, like the power electricity company in America is only like 120 volt and 130 volt, 140 volt, and 150 volt and 140 volt and 150 volt, a maximum AC. That's what they have in America. Over here in Ireland, we have 220 volts and 230 volts and 240 volts and 250 volts there. The 240 volts and the 250 volts are the higher maximum volts. Now, even if I was to do that and plug it in, it's not possible, because it won't exist, because it'll pop the brake, and blow out the lights. So, which I'm not going to do that. So I have the thing for it, where I showed in the last video. This is what you need for it. This, and that's the fit into that. And that's what you need for it. I showed this in the last video before, so I just plug that in there. And then you have the normal air on normal plug socket. And you can just plug it in like that. And you can see them all lighting up. So if I put out this light here for a second, and you can see much better here, because I know I have the light up there in the background. Just turn this light off, because this light is very bright here. Well, this one is fading, because it's one is just at the knocking off, because it's a loose bulb. So I don't want to mess around with these, because see the way the one is knocking off, because if I lift it up, because it's actually flickering there, because one of the bulbs are loose. So one bulb goes out, the whole thing goes out, but I don't know, it might be a loose bulb. And then maybe this is a loose bulb, because pushing in out bulbs for the screw, pushing in out bulbs, they 2 bars in the end of it, so I push it back in. So not too bad, because it was a loose bulb. Now, and the other ones we're looking at here, and the other ones we're looking at here, it's the multicolored lights, Christmas lights. They're the same made as the American ones, and the same made with the American ones. Or you could possibly join the multicolor, and this the end of the lid, and same made in the end of the lid and the clear lights. And if you were to the multicolors and connect to the clear lights, and watch what happens. So the other ones comes on, and the multicolors, and then put the thing in right. So I know there's a flash there because there's a few loose bulbs in it. Few loose. One of the bulbs are loose on it, so it's flashing now because it's a few loose bulbs. That's the other American sets. So that's how they just join her off like that. So that in that transformer plugged in that I have plugged there, because it brings the current down to 120 volts from 220 volts from the plug socket wall. So I'll just unplug that, or you can put it this way, what way you want, and it's hard to get back out. So it's hard to get back out, and that's it. And you can just plug it onto that, and there's another part there you can just plug it onto that, and then you have the two of them on. So I turn the main light back on, and that's when you have the two of them. So, and we move on to the next Christmas lights. So I put this here. So I just like that there. Leave that there. And the other Christmas lights I'm going to show it in the box, and bring this box back up here. And these are the old Christmas lights, pifco Christmas lights. I'm taking them out and putting them down here, and I just have to be careful because they don't make these pifco lights anymore. So all these different type of lanterns and lantern colors and these Cinderella carriages, and one of the lanterns, see, they keep falling off this. So I'm going to get them all out of the box, and here we are. So when I get them all out of the box, and this is what we're looking at here, these are the and I just get this wired now and now plugged in, and they should come on. So switch on, so you maybe can see it. I'll turn that light off and you can see much better. So these ones here, they're all different shades and different lanterns on this. These are Cinderella lights, and I'm gonna just plug and turn the light on. So for a second, if I can see, can't see without the light on. Now I switch them back off. So these actually works perfect. Now these are all on this set, but these set of Christmas lights, so I just have to untangle them because I have to be careful, because they don't make Christmas lights like these, and it goes to show you don't make Christmas lights like these ones anymore. Now these ones, Cinderella ones, and all on this one set here, on this one set, and these lanterns on them that just clip off, and it clips off, and the tiny little bulb, and the screw in bulbs, little screw in Edison, and you just screw into the little white connection there, into the white connection, and onto this. So screw around to this and tie it in. And these lanterns to you could get is there's a pink one, and there's a green one, and orange one, and the blue one, and the red and the yellow one. So they're the type of colours that you get with these lanterns. These bubble sticking out, and the bubble sticking out on that side. It goes around the shape square. So it meant to be a lighthouse on the beach that shines the light out through the direction out to the sea, and it spins around like that, and there's a bulb in it. So these are just Christmas light covers. So because these keep falling off, they just keep falling off this. So when I put these back on, and these ones, the other different lanterns we're having a looking at here, and this one here, what we're having a look at here, this one is the gold lantern. And tiny little bulbs. It's all on the same set, but this the gold, roundy gold lantern, tiny little lantern, and the as you can see, mainly as you see, the light shines out through the gaps and through these gaps there. The light shines out through this, and I put this back on that, and I put this back on, and these were there. Now this, but these Christmas lights, these ones I have here, my mother and father had these since I was only about 3 or 4. They had these since before I was born. They had these lanterns. These were the original lanterns on the set. So these type of ones, the bolt, they're called the bolt lanterns, and they're the original sets. See, they're the type of colours you can get, and you have the red one, and you have the red one, and you have the pink one, and then you have the pink one, and there's a red one here. So you have these what you call 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different colours. These were the original on the set. These lanterns, these were the original ones, but it was on the set. So now you kept them down through the years. And there's another thing there. There's a Santa Claus head cover shade, Santa Claus head lantern that goes onto the thing, and there's a screw-in bulb. These ones are made by Norma. So these ones are made by Norma Christmas lights from 1970s and the early 80s ones. They're made by Norma, and the likes of these ones. And these Santa Claus head covers, these are made by Pifco Christmas lights. These are before when Pifco came out, but these are not Pifco. What should I have to say? Before the Norma came out, after the Pifco. These are but meant to say these are the Pifco Christmas lights. They came out before the Norma. These ones are made by Norma. So the Santa Claus head covers goes onto that, and the Cinderella lights, and there's a couple of Cinderella lights on this, and this one here, and Cinderella carriages. So you have the Cinderella, and you have the wheels going on, and the wheels spins around, and then and you have the green one here. Sometimes the wheel can't go around. The wheel goes around, but the wheel is spinning around on the Cinderella carriage. The wheel can't go around on this because the wheel is stiff. It's a bit stiff, the wheel. So that's the back of the. So that's supposed to be the. This is supposed to be the back of the carriage, and this is supposed to be the step on the front where you sit on, and the horses used to pull across. Cinderella carriages, and that's the shield on the top, fancy shield on the top. And this here is supposed to be our doorway, and you step into the carriage. So that's what these came out. Normal Christmas lights. These would be about made 1960s. That's not the original set of this, but these ones. These ones are the original sets. So these ones goes. So these ones are the original sets, and these ones goes from one light, goes from one lamp onto this other lamp. These lanterns, these are the original sets. Like these sets, what you're looking at here, they're the original sets. I put the Cinderella lights on them and the gold lanterns on them. The roundy gold lanterns, and the few Santa Claus head covers on them, and another one here, another Santa Claus head covers on them. So and that's that. And then even just turn around here, I had her on before, so I'll fire them back up, and there they are turned on. So these old pifco Christmas lights, and they work perfectly. So I just turned off these lights off here. You see the Cinderella lights lighting up, and the gold lanterns, round the gold lanterns, and Santa Claus head covers. The Santa Claus head covers, these are made by Norma lights. After these, because these are pifco sets. the original pifco sets in these ones. So the lamp supposed to shine out through that, and it supposed to shine out through that. And with this and this one here, supposed to shine out through that. You can see you can see the bulb, the light shines out through the hole. These are supposed to be the bulkhead lanterns from most supposed to be a lighthouse. So that's the way you look at it, and that's the way to look at it. And I hope you liked the video, and thanks for watching. I'll do another next episode, and I'll see you up in the next one. And